Greetings and welcome to another adventure of astrology in the world of the Planetary Persuader. I am Kozmic Kev, your host. This is for August 23rd, 2019, which is a Friday, and it goes all the way through the 29th of August. So what happens today? Well, let's just say that at 3:02 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the sun went into Virgo. So, happy Virgo time of year. Of course, sidereally, it's Leo still. And the moon today, if we looked in the sky, we'd find it in the constellation of Taurus. And the part of Taurus that the moon is in is called Critica. And Critica is the lunar mansion that deals with foster care. Its ruling deity is Agni, which is the god of fire, and the symbol is the razor, or sometimes even the flaming sword. And I recognize this too. In one of my Rasta friends had a picture of this angel with a sword. I said, God, that reminds me a lot. It was a flaming sword. And I said, this reminds me a lot of Kritika Nakshatra. And the thing about Kritika too is that it's a place in the sky where the moon is exalted. So this is the beginning. It's a very Venus day because it's Friday, and it's a very Venus day because the moon is in Taurus. Now in Western astrology, we'd say the moon is moving into Gemini at 7:30 this morning, or 7:50. What is it? 7:34 a.m. So yeah, the moon will go into Gemini, but that's not the constellation it's in, And so that nakshatra of Kritika deals with gold, and it deals with brutal honesty, and it deals with digestion and even being able to digest information and take it in. So, I guess that kind of goes with Gemini a little bit too, of intelligence and curiosity, taking it in. They say people with Critica, they don't mind people that have kids already. They'll say, hey, it's a ready-made family, I'll do this. It's a really positive quality. You got to love it because it's, it's a part of the sky where the Pleiades is. Anyhow, as far as other happenings this week, the only real big thing is Sun in Virgo, and I guess by Thursday morning we're going to have Mercury move into Virgo, which is like the exalted great place for Mercury, and so we're going to have a full-on stellium. We're going to have a party in Virgo at the end of this week. Kind of sounds good in a way. I want it. Oh, shoot. Fizzing tight. So let's do this. Sign by sign, we're going to go through your horoscope by the tropical Western zodiac. So starting with you, Aries. So greetings, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope. So right now, Mars is in the 6th house, and the 6th house is also considered the gymnasium. It's a place where you're working hard, you're trying to make improvements in your life, and so that's important. And the sun's in your 6th house, and this is also like government work, and Venus is in the 6th house, and that, one thing is getting a new outfit for work, making yourself look good, and it's nothing new, but something even nice at a used store that makes you look better. Go in there and dress up and show yourself to be a class act, Aries, and not just, you can't just always go out there in a pith helmet and khakis because you're pioneering and exploring things. It's a good time for travel. Weekend looks lots of fun. There'll be a variety of things you can do. Best to stick kind of close to home if you can, but it's a good time to hang out with siblings. It's a good time to work on all things critical, get organized, get yourself ready for the end of summer. All right. Okay, now, greetings, Taurus, and welcome to your horoscope. So Venus and Mars and the Sun are all in your 5th house, so it's all about coming from the heart. It's all about love. It's all about, how do I feel, And it's about children, if you have children. It's about your creative projects, if you're working on creative projects. It's about becoming more educated and being more of a critical thinker. And so, that's part of what's designed. And by the end of the week, you are going to be a more critical thinker as Mercury moves into the 5th house. And finding good fortune amidst challenges and difficulties. That's what I see with Saturn transiting your 9th house. It's like I'm in the South Node, and also Pluto there. It's like, well, there's been trauma and there's been some weird changes. And there might be some gold in this. There might be something really wonderful that I can get out of this. And I'll do my best to get whatever it is amidst all these less than comfortable changes that are going on in my life. I want to give a shout out to my daughter that was like, talking about England's recent elections, and they elected somebody who was, I guess somewhat Trump-like or something. She was like, the media always wants you to focus on whatever they want you. It's like they got you. I said, bingo, girl, you've nailed it. You got it. I taught you something. You're teaching me something. Well, hello, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope. Yeah. I mean, this weekend's all about you. The moon will be in Gemini until, a little after 2 o'clock. Sunday afternoon, Pacific Daylight Time, here in Northern California, where we broadcast this from. We're looking forward to, I guess, longer nights, a little more chance to cool off from the heat. You've got this aesthetic about how you want things to be placed and how you want to come off in the world. And relationship things are improving, but they're still challenging because they're demanding kind of a leap of faith, and you like to always think about things and question things. And I mean, with moving into 3 or 4 planets in Virgo, I mean, there's going to be a lot of critical analysis. There's going to be a lot of questioning things. And I mean, a lot of it's going to be dealing with your parents, your ancestors, your heritage, where you're from, how you're going to deal with fixed assets. That's kind of the ground zero of the storm for Gemini right now, and that's what's challenging you. And but your communication overall is good, and it will continue to be so. So why not? What's to worry? Move forward, onward and upward. As we say, greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your horoscope. So hello, Cancer. So the moon is going to be in Cancer from Sunday afternoon through, I guess, most of Tuesday, till about, 4:53. And so, Sunday afternoon through most of Tuesday afternoon. And, since Moon Day, Monday itself, will be Cancer Moon, there'll be this kind of vibe of keeping yourself in emotional check. And also issues regarding family are now more like around cousins and siblings and neighbors, and what kind of projects you can work with your hands. How can you improve things? Because, Virgo is all about improving things. So improving your environment. And the 3rd house gives you courage. It gives you an ability, it gives you curiosity is what it really does. You glean out a lot of information. There's some crazy gossip out there. Yeah, that's part of it too. I get it. But, there's improvements coming, and you can make those improvements, and improvements in your health, insight into what difficulties there were in relationships. It'll still be fun at parties. You're going to have fun at parties, and I think you're going to have overall a good week. All right. I said it. Well, greetings, Leo, and welcome to your horoscope. So, I mean, you're not center stage and flavor of the month anymore. All right, so now Virgo's taking over. And, it's like Leo in some ways is like a really lush shag carpet. And Virgo is like, God, getting barefoot in the mud feels so good and gushy. I love it. It's like, there's like a little inkling I could give you the difference of the two signs. You know, it's like, oh, well, this was high art and look at all this I made. And Virgo's like, well, whatever. You know, I'm having a good time. What do you need? You know, is all of that really necessary for a good time? It's a real homecoming of primal values, and it's the virgin. And the virgin's also like the baby. You know, we're all babies. We're all virgins, and we all want to be touched. And part of the touching is just going slowly and appreciating it all as it comes, savoring the moment, getting in there. And that's part of what's going on right now. And so for you right now, it's like, oh, I want to eat things, you know, because second house rules your mouth. So Leos are like, this is tasty. I want this. This is good. You know, I've got a lot of information. I'm thinking. I want to make good decisions. So everything is about family and finances for Leo right now. So that's your focus. That's what you're looking at. Your creative life should be happy. Your life with your children should be happy right now. Health issues, just keep working on them. Career stuff, it's a little in flux. And, well, I mean, you're going to have some happy, you'll have a happy Tuesday, a happy Wednesday, a happy Thursday, because Moon will be in Leo those days, okay? Yeah. So that's going to be nice, you know, until Thursday around 5 or so, you know, when it goes into Virgo. Speaking of Virgo, hello Virgo, and welcome to your horoscope. So, you know, you even get a little song for Virgo today. Isn't that nice? A little music. You don't usually get that, but it is your week, and so that is appropriate that we throw in a little music for you. I mean, your key phrase is I analyze, and you're sort of like the ruler of the harvest. You know, I mean, people are harvesting fruits and vegetables, I mean, all year round in California and Florida. But, you know, the real center of the harvest time is probably Leo through Libra time mostly, you know. I mean, a little bit into early Scorpio too, and, you know, a little bit into late Cancer. But, you know, it's mostly, you know, the Leo, you know, we'll just say Leo through Scorpio. You know, and so there's a lot to harvest, and this is a really dramatic year of change, power, and attraction for you, Virgo, where like you become much more in demand. And it was like, wow, this is a big shift from what I was going through. But you had to go through that. You had to go through the dream time. You had to go through the time of loss. You had to go like, hey, where are you? You know, and now you're moving forward. And Mercury by by Thursday is going to be in your sign, and you know you're going to come off very smart, very intelligent. Things that are difficult, well, you've got a handle on them, and you're making them better. Relationship wise, you know, you're looking for that spiritual perfecta. You know, what's really deep there, and weekend looks good. You know, it looks like you should show your skills. You know, you'll get the job. You can pass the interview, and just move forward with boldness and confidence, and you know, and all your nice humility and earthiness too, and you know, enjoy skinny dipping in the lake and all that kind of stuff. That's all Virgo like that you like to do, and just move forward. All right. Well, greetings Libra, and welcome to your horoscope. Now, Libra, I would say right now you are going through a heck of a lot of what I'd call personal karma. Yeah. And so it's not all bad, but it's like you really kind of have to wash your back, and it's like really it's best to lay low for the next 4.5 weeks. That's the truth, you know, because there's a stellium in there. Pay attention to your dreams, keep a dream journal. I mean, and you might be having a great time too. The pleasure of the bed. You might have really good karma, and this stuff isn't affecting you that badly. But mostly, you know, I would just like say, take it easy, and focus on your spiritual life. It's a great time to get away, go to an exotic location. You know, backpacking, getting out in nature as far as you can. You know, far from civilization. I know you like to civilize things, but this isn't a time for creature comforts. It's a time to rough it. and maybe go to a monastery, an ashram. Work on that stuff, and you'll be happy. All right. When is Moon in Libra? Well, we don't know, but it's coming next week. All right. Greetings, Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope. All right. So we've got Mars in Virgo right now in the 11th house. And so, like, the 11th house actually is the whole social focus right now. Sun, Mercury moving there soon. So there's just a massive amount of intelligence and preparing for the future. And there's kind of this freeing party vibe that's coming on. Like, whoa, this could be a good time. I'm ready for a good time. I'm ready to flow and feel who I am and know it and go with it and grow with it. And there's surprise relationships coming up for you. You know, you're just surprised. Wow, I'm really surprised. You like me? Wow. Well, I mean, this looks like a woman of some kind of substance and ability. You know, and you know, especially you guys as you get older, it's easier for you to be discriminating now because there's actually a lot of guys because it's testosterone, risk taking, and you know, and displacement, and sometimes, you know, because we're expected to be not sensitive, we get treated in insensitive ways too. And so a lot of them, you know, end up offing themselves. I guess they're like 3.5 times more likely to commit suicide, all kinds of stuff. And so, you know, it's not just a world of privilege, fame, and fluff. There's hazards that go with this too. And but, you know, and so as you get older, you got to be more discriminating in your relationships because, you know, not everybody's going to be in it for the long run, and not everyone's going to be able to really negotiate with you. You know, a lot of people are scared and they just don't deal well with confrontation. And good friends call you out, but they still love you. You know, they have compassion, and money's coming your way, Scorpio. It seems like a lot of things are starting to work for you. This is kind of amazing. And you're seen as being intelligent, and I think, you know, Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, those will be the power days for you. Work them, baby, work them. Yeah. Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope. Well, I mean, this is about your career. You know, Virgo is about career time, and like you've got a lot of abilities, and you know, maybe things have been harder financially because you're dealing with stuff, but the silver lining is starting to show. And your talents and skills are needed. You're about to get it done. You're about to do good. We want to see what you've got, what you're made of, and your intelligence is going to shine through at the end of this week as well, and you're going to make something of yourself. And I mean, I'd say honor your family, honor your ancestors. You know, if you've been a couch potato, you're not getting in shape, go get involved with dancing and stuff, you know, tango or fusion or, you know, whatever is fun, or folk dancing. Just kind of get yourself out there. It looks like a romantic weekend for you. People want to spread their good vibes, celebrate your success because you're getting better. Things are going to get better for you, even though this is Virgo time and there's challenges with this pickiness and all the scrutiny. I get that. You're kind of, hey, relax, don't get so uptight. You know, Virgo enjoys being uptight. Hey, you know, empathize with them. I see you're enjoying being uptight right now. No, don't say that. I didn't say that. Oh boy, oh, it's so easy to get yourself in trouble these days. All right, greetings, Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope. Things are getting nice for you. Things are getting better. Things are improving. You're in a groove right now. In fact, this is a lucky time for you. I mean, you could win the lottery, or at least what I say is a cakewalk. You know, it's like musical chairs. You know, you end up with a cake, and it's the chances of winning are pretty high. You know, maybe get one of those scratching things that you won a car in the mail. Maybe that'll be you. I don't know. I mean, the chances aren't good, even for, you know, even though we've got 1 out of 12 here. You know, but somebody's got to win. You know, why not it be you? I think right now it's just like between instinct and desire. You know, there's this like interface. and you're full of desire, but now you want something that's going to give you a real jolt of inspiration, a real jolt of meaty higher information, higher education, an experience like you've never had before, and I heard, like, my friends were telling me that there's this sequoia grove kind of near Nevada City, Grass Valley area is furthest north of all the ancient sequoias in California, and it's like you have to hike to it to get to it. It's like, oh my God, I want to see that. That sounds special. It sounds so sacred. These old tree beings that you could go to. And on the coast there's some redwoods like that too, that, it takes a long hike to get to, and it's just like awesome. You're there, you're like, oh my God. Around these beings, trees and plants see things. They actually photosynthesize. It's like they have vision. They see us. And so, I love my righteous vegan friends, but you know what? Those plants see you when they eat them, and they don't like it. It's true. I know. They hate that. But no, I know. You're trying to eliminate the harm. I get it. It's good. You're responsible. But, show some quirkiness. Show a little fun. It looks good on you. Okay, greetings Aquarius, welcome to your horoscope. Alright, so last week was kind of fun, romantic, whatever. Now it's like intense lust. There's death. There's rebirth. There's the mysteries of life. That's your focus right now. You are not in control right now. Okay? Yeah, I know. This is not a prelude to the outer limits, but this is a place where maybe your spouse is doing really well, and so there's a lot of focus on them. But there's elements and events that are out of your control. And it's rough, and so my prayers go out to you. And, you're dealing with karma. You're dealing with economic situations that are kind of faith-based and not so tangible. This would be a good time to get a gemstone, if you had like a Jyotish Vedic astrology reader and you could afford a nice gemstone. It might help you in the financial world right now. Social life is cool, though. You got really good friends. They're doing it for you. And plus, with all this change, death, and excitement and mysteries in your life, you got a great story to tell. Who doesn't like a great story? I know I do. I'm going to be talking to you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Greetings, Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope. Well, it's up it a notch, This is your time to kind of let go. There's so many things that are pending you. People want you. They desire you. You're seen as an ideal partner at this time. But your plate is full. You're involved with all these things. You're involved with information. You're involved with romance and art. You're involved in lusty, crazy hunting and all kinds of crazy activity. And your heart is like, God, I just want to be a peacemaker. I want everyone to get along. I want us all to be doing better. And mostly it's going to happen. Expanding your leadership ability, that's part of it in a spiritual way. Also having older friends that are wiser and they've been weathering some real storms to get to where they are. These people are gold, and those are the people you need in your life right now. So even if you're confused about things and you're in an environment that's unpredictable, things are going to get better. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, those will be more your power days this week. And your imagination will flourish. You're going to come up with some great ideas and great things. So much so that I want you to like this show, share it with a friend. I love your comments. I welcome them. Welcome into Virgo time. Tell me how you're doing. I care about you. You are loved. And it was love that made you. Let's do this again next week. Planetary Persuader, Kozmic Kev, I'm out.